at least most of what I'm about to say. So there's some disclaimers here before I begin. First, this is a tad long, and I want you to prepare yourselves. Maybe sit down if you're not already. Sort of as an outline, I want to say some nice things about the groom.
Shorten it up!
It's going to be about 845 words, actually, to be exact. I'm going to say some nice things about the groom. That's my dad, just in case you're wondering. And then some nice things about Susan. You can figure out who that is. And then we're going to have a little lesson. It's kind of like Jerry Springer, but someone forgot to run up all the midgets, and we're not trying to figure out who anybody's father is. So it's not going to be quite like that. Anyway, this gets a tad mushy towards the middle, so locate your nearest trash receptacle and use as needed. So first, Dad, where are you at? Where are you at, US? There you are. Okay. Where do I begin? You know, I don't get the opportunity to have an open forum and be able to say anything I want about you all that often. So little time we have here. Boy, oh boy. But, you know, anyway, you know, my grandfather, where's he at? Grandpa, where you at? There you. You know, he says it best. Father of the Year, 27 years running. I gotta say. You know, he says that all the time, but I can't echo that any more importantly. You know, you've been a great role model for my brother and I, whether you think so or not. You know, and I gotta say, I consider, this is no bullshit. You know, I consider you my personal hero. You were the one who taught me an innumerable number of lessons, uncountable almost. Lessons like how to ride a dirt bike, how to weld, how to shoot a gun and hunt, how to turn some wrenches. But most importantly, you taught me how to be a quality man. If I can be half the dad you are someday, boy, you know, I've done a pretty good job. So in sum, I want to thank you. I want to say I love you. Now, Susan, I have to say I really liked you from the start. I have to admit, though, that I wasn't exactly how to feel when you came to live with us. But I'll tell you what, I think I was a little half nervous and half excited, but looking back, it was the most awesome thing that could have happened. You are truly a great woman, and I couldn't be happier with you being with my dad. Rarely do you find someone with so much love and compassion and care. Also, I see a reflection of how happy you make my dad, so that's truly awesome. Less importantly, but still relevant, I've waited for such a long time for someone to come along that could get my dad to make so many domestic improvements that really no one else could. So I guess that's what love does to a man, right?
I think he just called you a redneck, Skip.
Hey, the golf ball's still there holding the house together. Trust me. Lastly, and this is what's really most important, I can't express how much I appreciate the fact that you've become such close friends with my mom and embrace my grandparents right here as another set of parents. They'll always be my dad's parents, and they love him like a son. So I really appreciate that unconditional love, and that's unbelievable that we can embrace that. There's no one really else that I'd rather welcome into the family. So in sum, thank you, and I love you too. Now that I've grossed everybody out, it's time for a lesson. And like I said, we're not doing Jerry Springer. Jake, can you bring that thing down now? Make sure you keep it under wraps because it's serious business. But
Fireworks or something.
No, it's more important than that. You know, here's the lesson. Okay. The lesson is the theme for this lesson is sort of one word, and that word is simplicity. Life is really complicated and sort of just goes by way too quickly sometimes. Sometimes so fast that we forget the simple things in life, right? We do it all the time. I've been trying to learn this lesson for many years, but I still haven't mastered it, and I don't think a whole hell of a lot of people have. I know a guy that has, however, but it's not by choice. And his name is, I kid you not, his name is Roman Schlombach. Okay, and he's Amish. He lives about 2 hours north of here. Oh, there it is. In Schmicksburg. Okay, that's, if you know where that's at. And I've become good friends with him over the past year or so. And he's a role model of the fact that in the hustle and bustle of life, all we can do, all that we do, we cannot forget to stop and remember the simple things in life. Things like simplicity. Things like compassion and care. And especially love. Trust me, he has about 15 kids to prove the love part. That's being Amish, you gotta have a lot of hands on the farm. But seriously though, I wanted to get you two something for your wedding that could be a constant reminder of this lesson of simplicity. Conveniently, Roman's trade is making furniture, so it seemed appropriate that I commission him with a certain task. And I know that you especially, Dad, have been wanting a deacon's bench to put across from the grandfather clock in the front foyer. So I had to make you one here. And it has your name in it. See that? And I wanted to keep it simple yet with a touch of elegance. Plus, you can shore a shitload of shoes in here like you've been talking about. See right in here.
That's my time.
And the point of this, though, is to stop and remember the simple things in life. Okay? Every time you walk past it, I want you to think about love and care and compassion. Something that a lesson that we could all learn from. And, we could all do that a little more often. And now that I've really grossed y'all out, I want to raise our glasses in a toast to the bride and groom. May you both find endless health and happiness and love from this day forth. Skip and Susan, here's to you.
Congratulations.
Let's give them a round of applause.